Alright, welcome back. Oh, it's darker than I remember it.
There we go. Doesn't sound like there's anything in here anymore.
You put your lantern down because there was noises.
Well, that was sensible of me. Glad I did that.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
I'm getting really tired of you mixing your canon.
What is that?
I guess it's slop. It's
Slop and gruel.
It looked like something else.
Uh-oh.
Scraping of chains. Oh, maybe that's what the child heard behind the walls. The patient things got loose. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts?
For lack of a better term.
Bestitching of parts. I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the melodious half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. So did he bring people back to life so he could use them like zombie laborers? Because that's genius! They don't need breaks. Or lunch.
It's brilliant.
You don't know they don't need lunch.
Get the Republicans in here.
I'm pretty sure they don't need lunch. I'm sure they'd like it.
Pretty sure slaves have already existed in the past.
But
Oh my.
sir,
I feel like that's probably coming from another level.
Yeah, I don't think that's there.
Sound like it was coming from that
are you
cage.
sure? Because I thought I saw this jitter.
No.
Oh, that's just...
I thought it was just like the camera effect.
Yeah, it might have been just the camera effect. Okay, well, I'll come down and help you. Hi, sir. Are you Mexican?
That's a big pig.
That's a boar.
That was a man-bear pig, my friends.
Man, bear, pig. Why bear?
It's half man, half pig, half bear. Man,
Aren't you glad you were on the stairs and that I went through?
Sir, just didn't have an answer me on that Mexican thing.
He was offended.
I'm gonna deport you.
No, doesn't matter what nationality you are.
We hate
You'll
you
still
all
get
the same.
deported.
Did the man-bear pig eat you?
Maybe he was the man bear pig.
That seems... I don't know, actually.
Extremely likely. It's back.
But
Just need The it. lantern flickers every time you get close to one.
oh good.
This doesn't seem like a bad idea at all.
You can hear it walking around. Well, that's a dead end.
Oh,
Sweet.
Let's see if we can get a look at it.
it's very Minotaur.
It actually is. I would say.
Honestly, it's just reminding me of the things in Wind Waker.
Oh yeah. I don't know what are they called in Wind Waker, but I know what you mean.
But they
though.
were like pigs.
Yeah.
Like pigs!
And they were like all haunchy when they walked.
Yeah.
And so to the stoking. The fog will not lift, the ship is becalmed. Everyone lies in the half-light waiting to drown in the dry air. Okay. He is the paperweight that ballasts them.
That be ballasts them.
Was there a bee in there?
No, but I think there should be. I think that's what he was intending. So many goddamn
Doesn't
potatoes.
look like a contraption of some sort. Oh, it's just the angle. You know, burn the rope.
Burn
Something
the
drops into a pan. Some sort of cannon thing goes off.
Watching too many Wile E. Coyote cartoons, my friend.
Scooby-Doo, man.
All right,
Scooby-Doo.
right, Scooby-Doo. Chicka, chicka, chicka.
Oh,
It's just the door's open now.
It's like you should have brought that
Yeah,
with
you're
you.
in the same place.
That's right.
yeah. Oh, well, I guess it is the same place. It just looks smaller. must be lots of people around. There's so many lights.
Are you kidding? That mansion I came from had every lamp on in the entire place, and not a single person was to be found. I think these people
big
just
on wasting electricity here.
Yep.
wastrels.
Bro.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
Okay.
It's too Zamboni.
This guy's bony, everyone! A big fat bony! What's this?
Banana fana for fanny.
I feel like Big Fat Boney is just...
Wrong?
Yeah.
Yep, we're passing on that. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle.
It's called the Mandus Processing Company.
Your name is Mandus.
Doesn't sound evil at all, right?
Hmm.
Person named Mandus. It's good quality glass right there.
But why?
Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge.
But I'm not part of the lodge, so foul and fie on your laws. Or suggestions. I think a man was burnt. Self-combusted. Right here. On the
Okay.
spot.
It was
These
Bran.
men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
But what's
Everybody's pigs.
You're a pig, I'm a pig.
There's pigs everywhere.
And hogs.
Of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With
What?
only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
We wandered into Jonestown.
Hmm.
So his goal is he basically has like a pig slaughtering factory,
Yes.
and he's created creatures to run the factory
Yes.
that are specially designed, as workers. We don't know much about them, except that possibly they're like
Made from pigs.
made from pigs and possibly humans that he's exhumed, like honestly man pigs.
Made from pigs.
Everything's pig.
Pigs. You need an owl trowel.
All those owls blocking your driveway? You need an owl trowel.
That's a monster.
Ho, ho, ho. There he
Do
goes.
all the lights flicker when one's around? That's
Yep.
convenient.
Best to run at it for now.
Well, anyway, so all that's said and done, he's got these monster things working for him, and he also wants to basically hold a rapture.
Yes.
Huh.
I'm not really sure how he intends to do that with pork, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Of all things, pork.
Flickering. Okay.
It's behind you.
Should I go up or down, fellas?
Up.
Since you're already halfway there. Ooh. This looks like a good place to gamble. Just by the
Every
lighting.
place looks like a good place to gamble to you.
I know. Funny thing is, I'm not really a gambling person.
You just like the idea of
I
gambling.
do.
How novel.
I'd just be one of those fancy gangster malls. Stand around by the tables.
Ring, 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 ring. Ba-da-da.
Hear me, Mandus. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who
Wait,
populate
brief
the
and occasional?
The way you seek
Yes.
is under the pistons.
He means brief and infrequent.
Oh, thank you.
Understand everything.
I like to imagine that the telephone face.
Oh.
us to have brief encounters.
I'll never be able to see anything but that face.
Cannot be unseen.
I was never looking up that high.
Neither was I.
Really?
Yeah, I just did not. Literally, I did not lift my eyes to look up and
Man,
see
like
the top
every
of
time
it.
I'm just like, that's a grand
And this is
face.
like a tie or something?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
his shoulders go down and he's holding up the tray for you.
That's...
It's like a waiter delivering a message for you.
This needs to get drawn. This man.
It doesn't need to be drawn. It's so clear that how could it, like...
Because I think
It
under
was
out of
such an
context
accident.
it'd be funny.
These chairs, they're so impractical.
Who uses chairs? Who sits?
Ooh.
Communists, that's who. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lighting contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the lines tilt sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. The hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid. You haven't explained the part where you actually killed them. Like, everything you've said basically has been like, we stun them, and then we stun them, and then we use this which further stuns them, and then we jab something through its haunches and let the blood flow through the floor.
Haha, the stunning.
And then we stun them.
The beast stunning.
Just put a B in front of everything.
Well, that's what they do,
Be
right?
stunning.
Oh, thank you. I do be stunning.
Be stunned. Alright. This needs door.
There we go. Perfect.
I approve.
That's some air through here.
Fire the decorator in here. I have to do everything myself.
It understands my unique vision of
Meanwhile,
chairs.
Man Bear Pig has been like
Chairs and
running
walls
around
and
doing-
windows. I probably just wanted more pay.
Sounds inviting.
He just needs a little more stunning.
I'm curious what it does when it sees you.
I'm
Eats
too.
you. It better eat you.
Actually, that is kind of creepy just because, I don't know, the idea of most monsters eating me isn't creepy, but the idea of like a pig running after me trying to eat me is actually really creepy.
What if it was Waddles?
Aww. Waddles wouldn't be able to run.
I don't know how many Gravity Falls references we're at now.
I don't know.
Trying to speed it along.
One.
No.
No, we've
Oh
made
no. At least 4
Ah.
for this episode.
What the?
You get at the code.
Face.
Strange. Does it need coal though? Does something need coal?
Well, there's
Do
two
you
then.
need coal? Maybe you do. Who's to say?
Let's find out bigger. Maybe you can take a log in here.
You can't take anything.
This just says 1. Yeah, I can't open that. I'd have to presumably turn off the fire. Well, we'll figure it out in the next episode. Alright, see you there.